Gravy, baby.
What's up, gravy babies? It's me and DJ. We're doing a little Nessie talk. Nessie's got titties full of milk, but she ain't pregnant. This is some wild shit.
Yeah.
The plot thickens on the farm.
She gets false pregnancies. Oh God. She's alleviated one.
Mm-hmm.
The false pregnancy has come out of her before.
Wait,
And,
so there's actually something there?
There's like an embryo. There's like an embryo. There's nothing. It's not inside it. There's a sac. What's the sac? Not the embryo. What's the
placenta? You talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, but with nothing. So I think she's hermaphroditic, and that happens and goes a lot. Actually.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn. That just sucks. You can't use the milk though. I feel like that would be like if a goat that
When
constantly
you
thinks
cut
is yeah.
We could.
Mm.
Could. We could definitely do that, but that would involve like a lot of stuff that we're not. I'm not. I don't want to do. Like, am I willing to do it? Yeah, probably. You know, but it'd be milking her twice a day. We'd have to get like a stand because she ain't gonna just stand there unless you milk her. You're gonna have to put her in the stand, neck in there, fucking, chopped in there, not chopped, but held in there.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So, yeah. So there's all that, and then it's just seems like more of a thing. So if we give her this, there's a medicine that she takes that'll dry up her milk, and then you have to rub her udders with this other.
I was about to say, I imagine her titties hurt.
Yeah, imagine, dude. They hang down there. I mean, there's brawlers you can buy for them to lift them up because they like scratch on the ground all the time and stuff like that.
Nessie, no.
Yeah. They get all beat up.
As a woman of a certain age, I get it, Nessie. I feel you on that. They're not. It's not that bad. I'm dragging them on the ground, but they definitely aren't as high up as they once were.
I mean, check it out. That's them right. I mean, there.
Yeah.
Damn. Flat full. Y'all can see that. But
yeah, for the folks on YouTube, you guys got full frontal little goat nudity.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, dude. So we think she's a hermaphroditic. That's what Google's telling us. The place that Dre works at now, they actually do goats and exotic different animals and stuff. We've considered taking her in to find out.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, man, what difference does it make? We don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just give her the medicine and drive the milk, and it's just not going to make any difference whether we know she is or not. So it's not going to pay $500 to get her junk checked out. But yeah, she has false pregnancies and all that stuff. So
well, they might be able to give some insight on like how to prevent those or how to make it easier for her.
You know what? You would think so, right? But there's really not a lot.
Is she fixed?
No.
I mean, you could also get her fixed, and then she wouldn't have to fuck with it at all. No.
Yeah, but that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing, especially with a goat. There's not a lot of goat veterinary science known to out there. There is starting to be, and I've actually thought about because they do a lot of like behavioral science and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually thought about reaching out to some people and being like, hey, look, I've got this really weird situation with this goat that I've lived with for years, and she's very, very different as far as goats go. Especially being able to see her, like she knows her name, she knows commands, she knows how to do stuff, she can get in and out of doors, she's very smart. She can watch you do something a couple times, she does it. You know what I'm saying? She knows words. Our other goats, they don't know shit. I mean, they don't know nothing, dude. They'll learn it after a little while. You know what I'm saying? But they're nothing like how she is, where you just point at something, when she's in a good mood.
Right. When she's open to it.
Yeah, when she's open to it. So how have you been?
I'm doing all right. Man, I read this article. I was gonna wait for Drew because Drew's coming, guys, but he's gonna be late due to an adorable Roscoe issue, which he's excited to tell us about. But I was reading this article about how like chicks are doing a bunch of dude jobs. Like they're like not going. The newest generation is like not going towards college. They're going towards like trades. So like now there's there's an uptick to like female electricians, female plumbers, female truck drivers. And I just had the funnest like stoned mental exercise just trying to switch the trucking industry into a more feminine space. Like all the flying J's, now there's like lotion and shit in the bathrooms. They're actually clean. The showers don't smell like piss anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have like the same kind of trends. Like instead of truck nuts, they have rig tits, just a pair of tits on the front of them, you know?
Oh yeah.
And instead of like, remember all the rigs, they would always try to make them look mean and shit. I wonder now there's gonna have like flowers all around their trucks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They look all cute. Yeah. I'm stoked for it.
I've known a couple of female
Dude,
truckers.
That's what I thought. If stand-up didn't work out, it was either sell drugs or run trucks.
Yeah, man. Dude. I mean, I've known a couple of them. I've known a couple of I actually know a few female electricians.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that it's getting out there. I'm glad that's moving in that direction. People are like, yeah, you know what? College is full of fucking spooks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only that, why not right out of school? You could start making $100,000 a year, or you could go $100,000 into debt that you probably won't be able to pay off. Sure. So it's just a better business decision too. But I was also like, the fun thought though is like, are they going to get their own lot lizards? You know, are they going to be like now?
That's immediately what changed in my mind. I was like, oh, that changes the porn industry, does it? There's no more like.
Maybe they make it more. You know, maybe they evolve, right?
Yeah, definitely. We normalize it.
Instead of trucker speed and like that fucking convenience store Viagra, maybe that now they'll have, I don't know, maybe like female condoms and vibrators or some little vibrators, little rocket pops. What? Sponges? Producer Mark said sponges. Maybe he's talking about some sort of kink specific thing that I don't know. I didn't get the sponges.
Boy, goddamn, Producer Mark's is wild shit.
I know. What's the sponges thing, Mark? Now I really want to know.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Oh, it just hit me. Okay,
what?
Yeah. I know what he's talking about. The sponge. I don't know if it's even still a thing anymore, but it's like a female condom.
Oh, I know. Okay. I thought you were talking about something like I know. Yeah, I get it, Mark. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something to fuck. I was like, is there sponge? What? And maybe, yeah, that seems like a niche situation, but the sponges, that's old school. I ain't seen that shit in a minute.
Yeah.
What is this, the 20s? Come on, Mark, pull it together. What's next? Are you going to call a condom a French purse with your archaic references? Ridiculous. But yeah, dude, man, I think it'd be real cute. You know, start seeing them traveling with their cute little puppies in the cab. And yep. Man, one time.
Man, I don't know.
What?
That's a whole thing. I don't know. You'd have to have a something in your truck where you could haul like 18 hours and what have you, or however many hours, and like the dog, the puppy use the bathroom. And I'm sure somebody's got it figured out. Taking stops, taking pit breaks so that your animal can use the bathroom. I guess, every 8 hours. I don't know. That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a lot of places to stop and let let your goat piss. Was what I would have in my truck.
I gotta go. I gotta stop, guys. I gotta squeeze my goat's titties real quick.
Yeah.
Breaker. This is Goat Daddy. I gotta stop real quick to alleviate Nessie's udders.
Yeah.
That would be the whole other thing too. I think all the CB radio communication. I don't even. Do people still do that shit anymore? Do people still fucking breaker?
Fuck yeah, that's the man. Breaker 19
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Roscoe Picho fucking going down the I-24.
Dude, my dad's such a weirdo. He didn't even drive a big rig, but he used to have a CB radio and would talk to those motherfuckers all the time.
Yes.
I guess that was the way to chat. That was a chat room before the internet, I suppose.
Fuck yeah. It still is. Yeah, a lot of people still do that. A lot of people do it. It's rad. You can meet a lot of serial killers, I'm sure, but
yeah.
But that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, CB radio.
Yeah, that's how my dad met a tiger. This guy had a pet tiger. And it was like he was like chatting with these dudes on the CB radio. Then he was like, if anybody's in the area, can y'all come help me find my cat, is what he said. Y'all come help me find my cat. There was like 3 or 4 CB radio buddies that all showed up at this guy's house. And then lo and behold, he was talking about his fucking tiger got loose. And he was trying to get his tiger back.
Of course. Of course he does. Mm-hmm. Of course the guy.
Of course that's the CB radio guy has a fucking pet tiger. Yeah.
You got to depend on strangers to reach out because nobody knows is coming over there.
No, fuck you with the tiger thing. They found him. They got the tiger back, which I thought was insane.
Yes. Hey, where's this truck stop? Somewhere out in Louisiana, because they have like a tiger, and it's just the saddest. It's just so sad. It's unbelievably sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea why.
You know who's not sad though is these fucking Russian bears, dude. I went down like a rabbit hole of watching these like TikToks or whatever Instagram videos, these reels of these fucking Russian bears. They always look like they're having the time of their life.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
Getting their armpits scratched and getting snackies and shit and having people hug them all the time. They seem like they're having a good time. As far as an apex predator goes, the bear's fucking killing it in captivity.
Yeah, you just can't really do that with a tiger.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You really just don't have that to do. You can't really don't have that.
Well, they're just so much stronger, and then the claws are always an issue too. So, they do act like big cats,
Yeah.
So as long as you're not fucking with them or like denying them food and shit, I think that's. But the instinct to hunt, maybe, I don't know. I watched all at the beginning of the pandemic. I watched Tiger King and all that shit, and that shit just made me furious. I just wanted them to all get mauled,
Yeah, of course. That's
that was what was so great about Roar. But shout out to everybody that watched that with us, by the way. That was so fun. But that's kind of what was great about it, is watching those cats beat the shit out of these people.
Yeah. I got a new one on Fox with a monkey lady.
Oh no.
On HBO, got a crazy monkey lady that apparently is the Tiger King of monkeys, chimpanzees. That's just.
Which is wild though, because like they all, it's already known. That's what happened with Bubbles and like all of these like famous chimps that after a specific time they get surly and they're like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Like it's insulting.
Yeah, man. I don't get it. That's a whole thing, man. What drives a person to want to do that? To like want to be in a position where they have, I guess, some sort of relationship with an animal that doesn't want to have a relationship with them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're growing them from the baby, you know, there's probably some bonding there at some point, but especially with like I think the acting part of it and like trying to get them to do shit, I think that's the part where they're just like, go fuck, I'm a grown ass man, dude, go fuck yourself. Yeah, but I just remember that whole thing with Bubbles, like they retired the Bubbles. Because after a certain age, they know that chimps get fucking surly and get mad, and they don't want to like go up and, you know, they don't want to do the press conference and shit. They don't want to. So then it's got to be upsetting too for the chimp too, because if he was friends with Michael Jackson his whole life, and then all of a sudden he's just put in a cage and isn't allowed to be around people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it just makes it even worse. That's why you got to make sure there's. Hey, what's up, Drew? Welcome. Can you turn your phone sideways so you're in line with the rest of us? There you go. Yay! How's it going?
Man, pretty good. What are you guys talking about? That new documentary?
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about that. I wasn't talking about a documentary, but we were just talking about actually
monkeys.
Yeah, most recently monkeys, but we were talking about female truck drivers, and I was talking about the feminizing of the our logistical system in this country, and if they're gonna get a chick version of lot lizards, and everybody's rigs are gonna look real super cute. You know, like, oh, I just thought of another one. Maybe they get the fake lashes. You know how they have the fake lashes on the little bugs, on the VW bugs? They're going to get the fake lashes on their big rigs. Dude, it's going to be so fucking cute. It's going to be so cute.
I've seen that once.
Maybe put a big pair of lips on your bumper, on the big radiator grill.
Yeah, I saw the lashes on a rig. Did it devolve then into women having chimps in their trucks with them?
It devolved into a CB radio. It was like, I wonder if people still do the CB radio thing, because then people would have like these really cute call signs and shit like that.
Jesus Christ, Carmen, don't retell the whole story. How the fuck did we get on chimps? That's all.
I was almost done.
Someone tell me.
So we went there. I'm just giving you the steps. We didn't get all the deets. So we talked about the CB radio, and I told a story about how my dad met a dude from the CB radio, and he asked a bunch of buddies to come over and help him find his cat, and it was a tiger. And then we went from tigers to chimps.
Well, you know that
you're the one that's late. Don't come here being a cunt, okay? You're the one that showed up late. And you got no reason to. We are having a great time. So if you want to come in and ruin it.
Brought in
I know. Came in with the dude. You're the one that showed up late for work, not me.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And then you're like, what happened? And then now you're mad at me for telling you some bullshit.
Typical.
Mm-hmm.
Typical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what that is. Are you talking about a documentary?
No, we are not.
Well, the reason I asked is that the people who made Tiger King are making one about chimps. I have nothing else to say about it. Wasn't trying to derail your conversation. It made me a little sad to find out that they had found someone else to exploit who was exploiting animals.
Mm-hmm.
So fucked up.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying,
but also here's the
logic.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I was saying the logic of it is crazy, and that's how we started talking about Bubbles. Is like, it's already like well documented that after a particular age, like they just don't really want to fuck with humans, especially if they've been raised. So it's like the fact that this woman has a whole bunch of them is already wild. It's almost as if you don't know fuck all about an animal you apparently like a lot. Because he was talking about,
DJ said,
yeah,
she's only got one now because she's on the run with.
She was on the run, yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me?
They took him away from her, then she took one, and she hit the road with one.
And I said, there ain't no way she ain't at least jacking it off. Like, women and men are very different in their proclivities and issues. But if you run away with a chimp, like, you're in love with the chimp and you think the chimp's in love with you. I don't have to see a minute of that documentary to know that lady has romantic feelings for that chimpanzee.
But I thought you said she ran away with a different one. They took one away from her, so they just ran away with another one?
Yeah, they took her cadre of chimps, but she held on to one. She escaped with the one she's in love with.
That's wild. I don't know, man. Like, the sexual part of it is weird. Producer Mark says, meanwhile, DJ is Goat King over here having to rub his goat's titties.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, don't think that I wouldn't for a second somebody try to come in here and fucking take my goddamn goats. I wouldn't have sconed with Nessie on fucking hit the road. Wouldn't be anything. Say I have to rub her titties because her titties get sore because they be dragging all over the place. But that ain't nothing sexual, Drew.
Yeah.
First with an attitude.
Mark said that, dude. I didn't say nothing about it being said.
But you are saying that this lady's trying to fuck this chimp or whatever.
Yes, it's different with women. Men, listen, men are bigger perverts. Don't let anyone say that I'm saying something otherwise. But when it comes to running away with an animal, she has romantic feelings. You'll never convince me she doesn't. That's not a guy thing.
It could be a nurturing thing. It could be a mothering thing.
Yeah, Drew. For a lot of people, Carmen, those wires got crossed.
Drew would be checking off the monkeys. That's why he thinks everybody else would.
Why are you projecting your desires onto this lady?
Dude, you gotta start jacking him off.
DJ, you turned on me because you are projecting Mark's comment onto me. When men fuck animals, they don't love it. It's not romantic. They just fuck it. I know DJ's not fucking Nessie because he loves Nessie. Men don't love the animals they fuck.
Yeah.
I know that's the whole goat fucking joke I do on stage. As I always go, this guy is not taking this goat out on dates. He doesn't love this animal. Is
right? You get it.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think I think it's correlation, not causation. I don't think that she's necessarily, because if you take the Papa one. I don't know. Wouldn't she want the alpha? I mean, if she's into all the chimp hierarchy, wouldn't she want the one that was taken away from her? So then she's going to take the third in command? I don't know.
How do you know the alpha was taken away from her? Where are you getting that?
Oh, I thought that's what y'all said. The Papa one.
No, I said that. No, I said a word that I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh.
The whole slew of them
was a cadre.
I said cadre. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. What is that? Like a herd of monkeys? A gaggle of monkeys?
What's the Mark?
Producer Mark. What's the word for a group of monkeys?
They're chimps specifically.
Chimpanzees. A group of chimpanzees. It's a troop. A troop of chimpanzees.
A troop.
So they took most of her troop. Carmen from her, and she went on the run with the one that she didn't want them to have. I'm telling you, she's in love with this chimpanzee. I won't call it sexual. I don't have to say it's sexual. It's romantic. She doesn't get anything out of jacking him off other than enjoying him feeling good.
Yeah.
I will admit that after you learn about the lady who jacked off the dolphin, it kind of
changes you.
If it changes you a little bit, you can see. I'm not saying that it's a lie. I'm just saying, like, learning about that relationship and all that. That's hey, like,
especially when you find out the dolphin offed himself afterwards.
Yeah, you get
been there, brother.
I have a correction. It's shrewdness. It's a shrewdness of chimpanzees. Excuse me, not a troop.
Get out of here.
Shrewdness, yeah.
That's Mark's just making stuff up. We've offended Mark talking about animal fucking, and now he's just messing with us. That ain't real, Mark.
Shrewdness.
We hold you to certain standards. Don't be making shit up.
You're the man we're going to for data.
All right, let me tell you guys this real quick.
Okay.
Because we were talking about trucking and chimps.
Mm-hmm.
I get all my old trucking movies confused. What's the one with the chimp, DJ?
Wait a minute. Shit, we talking about with goddamn Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn. Can y'all hear this chicken over here?
Goddamn.
We cannot hear the chicken, brother. At any rate, while DJ thinks about it, there's a classic buddy movie where Clint Eastwood is a truck driver who has a pet chimp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to remake the movie. Me and my buddy Louie. Louie, shout out Louie. This is the Gravy Baby. Has done some artwork.
The
just
tattoo
on his own
artist,
for us.
right? Louis Kempo.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah.
We want to remake it where Louis is my chimp, but he's just an Italian guy who don't talk and just works out all the time. And we're gonna call it Yeehaw Meatball. And the only word Louis says throughout the whole movie is meatball.
Nice.
And all we got so far is that it's a buddy cop movie, but we're not cops.
Mm-hmm.
We actually take down a sheriff's department of dirty cops. We're not exactly sure how. The only other thing we have is, Carmen, you can help us flesh it out.
Okay.
In the beginning, I'm telling my grandkids the story.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, it seems like Meatball died. And the kids like leave and they're like, whatever, good story, old man.
Mm-hmm.
And then I round the corner and an old Meatball is just still there working out. Like he's just been working out the whole time.
Yeah, he's just doing pull-ups. You
Yeah.
go outside and he's like,
And I
meatball?
When I go, yeehaw, and he goes, meatball. Yeehaw, meatball.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm down for it.
I've just been pitching all my movie ideas on Gravy Baby because I just like have given up on all of them. You weren't here when I was telling DJ about I got a whole thing plotted out. It started out, I was going to trick that. You know that sheriff's department that's full QAnon and they're just spending all their resources trying to find famous pedophiles? There's a whole town sheriff's department in Tennessee. It's so funny when you say it like this. They have 8 grown people with full-time salaries and benefits. All they do is try to find famous pedophiles. All they're doing is trying to take down Hollywood.
Wow.
In Rogersville, Tennessee.
How have they been successful yet? Have they made any progress?
Carmen, you don't know how deep this thing goes.
I'm just saying, like, how long have they been looking? Like, they didn't even know about Diddy? Like, we didn't even hear about it from them?
You know, your attitude's really not, I don't like it. I think we're going to have to investigate you, honestly.
Listen, I'm not the one that's like, she's fucking that chimp.
That dude's next. After we get the pedophiles, we're getting the bestialists.
Like, if you want the support of California, you're going to have to go with the animals first. I think everybody knows there's a priority here.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
If you want the press, you're going to have to go animals first.
Nobody telling me, but I'm literally on the clock right now.
Attaboy. He's a bad boy. What are you doing for work? I don't know.
It's like legal work. I know why DJ's I can tell you later why it's really funny. The broad version of it is I'm doing temporary legal work. It's not quite as funny as DJ thinks it is, but it is really, really, really funny.
Okay.
I'm just doing temporary legal work.
Oh, gotcha.
But I get paid by the hour.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I get it.
I
I think that stuff, we talked about that before, right? I think we talked about that before when you were still here. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. But the reason I was late, this is really sweet.
Yeah. I already told everybody you were going to tell us the cute thing. So this is me.
Roscoe got shots yesterday.
Oh.
And he is not doing good today.
Oh, buddy.
And he's at my mom's every Tuesday. And I came here for reasons that are boring and too long to explain. And I've been working from here.
Mm-hmm.
And just like knowing that I was here, he would not go to sleep without me. So I had to like go put him down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't keep him asleep unless I just kept him on me.
Mm-hmm.
And he just needed a longer nap. So I was just like laid up in there on my phone, unable to move. This trapped under a baby. Nice. Thinking about my pedophile movie. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
adorable. Of course. Yeah, it's a good reason to be late.
He's so sweet and he's so sore and fevery today.
Oh,
I don't think vaccines give you autism, but they absolutely fuck your week up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they give all of them at the same time. I feel like is the
No, they do not. They don't our baby. I'll tell you that right now, Carmen.
okay.
We've spread them out
Oh,
to
good.
the point that I think some of the doctors think we're anti-vaxxers. They're like, it's up to you, but like, yeah, I don't. And then you tell
You're
they're
still
like,
getting
like,
them.
There's nothing to be like afraid of on the blah blah blah. And we're like, no, that's fine. We just don't want to do more than 2 at a time ever. And they're like, okay.
Yep.
I would imagine that they're coming to that conversation with baggage and PTSD.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. Well,
I legally have to say some things. I'd rather not even do this, but listen.
Yeah. At the risk of you yelling at me and having another confrontation, unnecessary confrontation.
At the risk of yet another person who went to community college telling me I'm a dipshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with you spreading them out. It's only efficient is the only thing, and it is really hard on them.
Yeah.
Like that's already been proven too. It is really hard on them. Like so he might be down less if he gets them spread out. As long as you're still getting them, I don't think it makes a fucking difference. They just don't want to have 5 different appointments or whatever. Which fuck you. I'm sorry. Right. Not only that, but this is rural Tennessee. Are you that busy? Especially with vaccines? Come on now.
It was the Cali doctor who gave us an eyebrow raise. I didn't go yesterday, so I don't think that they did. Andy didn't report anything. Mm-hmm. But I will say, I know that not everybody develops this, but a lot of people do, and they talk about it. It came immediately for me. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about. Like, it's in a way that I can't claim I was before. But it comes to him, if I'm like, me and Andy are like, yeah, we're going to spread them out. And somebody goes, why? My heart wouldn't even rise. I would be like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, you mean literally nothing to me. Mm-hmm. What you think about this means nothing to me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing. That's another thing for a motherfucker to go, man, you ever seen Pandemic? They're fucking there, goddamn.
Yeah.
When you got, they're documenting it right now, goddamn. I'll bring you the DVD.
Buddy, they always got it on DVD, don't they?
They always got the DVD.
Dude,
that's what.
There's no way to tell this. Okay, go ahead.
No, please. No, please.
This is not a fun story. You really had to be there, but
okay.
The only time in my life I can think of that I laughed at a non-black person saying the N-word is this redneck trying to tell us about a conspiracy theory about Beyonce and Jay-Z and other people being
the devil worshippers? Yeah, the devil worshiper.
And he goes, nah, dude, I'm telling you, N-word at work gave me a DVD. I said it. And the way he said it, I fucking fell at, like, he just goes, nah, I'm telling you, dude, N-word at work gave me a DVD. And the way he said,
it was matter of fact.
Laughing because he said it so matter of factly, wasn't even thinking about saying a slur, was just like, dude, I'm telling you, I seen it on a DVD and N-word gave me, and it just was so stupid that it killed me.
Yeah.
See, I shouldn't have told the story.
I get what you're saying though, because it wasn't it's jarring that it wasn't in a context that you were expecting.
It was a citation, academically.
Yeah.
The man was giving me footnotes. He was like, how do I know this? How did I find out about it? Buddy, let me tell you who told me.
Yeah.
It was on DVD.
He gave you the bibliography.
There's a wordplay joke there that I won't do, but yes, that's what he did, guys.
Mm-hmm. I heard the joke. I got it.
Yeah. I don't feel good about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, it doesn't help that to your point, when it's always on a DVD, why is like everything's in 4K? Why is the footage that a lot of these theories that are linked together are always the grainiest,
They don't
shittiest,
believe in smartphones.
shittiest footage. How are you gonna document the truth if you ain't even got a? What are you using, an iPhone 1?
Yeah, no, dude. They're using those old flip phones. That's all they can do. Otherwise, they'll be tracked, dog.
They would then use a camera, an actual camera.
Well,
They
man,
got chips in them.
dude, I gotta be honest though, man. Like left and right, they got the same because they got the same kind of conspiracy type this stuff like BLM. Russia did BLM or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like they got for leftists. You know what I'm saying? Like there's troll farms who fucking destroyed Hillary Clinton or whatever from you know what I'm saying? They got the same ones on the left, and it's all like the same. It's all the same stuff. It's like grainy footage, right? You got grainy footage, you got ominous music, and then you got some passive aggressive dude talking in the background, and then a scene of 9/11, and then that's the DVD.
That's the shit, dude.
That's the DVD.
You're completely right. But don't you think that some of our listeners right now are going, hey, did you hear what the UFO guy just said about grainy footage and ominous music making a video?
Man, I was a UFO guy though. I'm a UFO guy. I'm not a UFO guy. Like I'm not like a fucking like a Lou Elizondo watch like that's like I like the UFO shit. There was just a UFO thing sighting and it's a different thing to like know. You never see. Listen, I can't get into it. It's too big. There's a difference between conspiracy, okay, and like parapolitics and things, and mysteries and things like that. Conspiracies and then just falsity, just lies. You know what I mean? There's a huge. There's a lot.
I was gonna say there's a difference between conspiracies and the truth, God. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope not at your expense, DJ.
No. It's fine. It's fine. A lot of people don't understand. This is very nuanced. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy to bring you.
I agree with that.
Bring you along.
That's very true.
I agree with that. But there is like this sense of, all right, we all have 4K cameras in our hand. Other than the police murdering black people at will. And American colonialism just being god-awful, hypocritical lies. Other than that, why ain't we seen more? Why ain't we seen more? Like, we're all walking around with 4K. Where's the aliens in 4K? On TikTok, I want to see an alien TikTok, dog.
It's never going to happen. You're never going to see it.
TikTok. I want to see the Russian bot farm. What else I want to see Elvis. He's alive. I want to see that.
We're not. You're never gonna see an alien until it's right up in front of you. All this other stuff, this UFOs.
I might see one from across the way.
Oh, you might see one. Yeah, you might see one, but you're not gonna see one. And you're not gonna be able to see one and like think about grabbing your phone or anything. You're gonna be in like such an ecstatic state of, yeah, dude, you're gonna be in such an ecstatic state of like being moved into like this trans-dimensional fucking it's gonna be big, Drew, when it happens, is what I'm saying.
Nah, not me. I'm too cynical. I'm gonna be like, let's get Debbie down the alien dimension. Is this it? Is this all you got? This is all you got. This is why y'all came here. I don't feel any different.
I'm trying to find.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Hey, I won't be like that at all, dude. I'll be squalling.
Yeah.
let me run this one by you. I thought about doing this as a joke, but I don't think I want to. But I don't think I have heard anyone think of it quite this way. Me and Andy were joking around about something. I don't remember what. We were talking about aliens. I'm now convinced that, and people have said this part. People have said that like we're just the backwoods of the universe or of the galaxy. Like we don't matter. You know, so it's like we're not getting visited because they're on other planets extracting resources or having debates or, you know, trading art. And they look at us and they're like, oh, that ant planet? But what if that's true? But then in addition to that, we're like BLM land where motherfuckers go to set off bottle rockets and commit crimes. You know, like the reason everyone gets probed here is like, that's illegal. These are highly evolved beings. They will not let you rape lower creatures. But dude, you can get away with it on Earth. The Federation don't give a shit what you do there, man. We go there, we fuck butts all the time, dude. Yeah. That's my new theory, is that we are so far out in the woods, interplanetary wise, that all the aliens who come here are just coming here to like blow shit up and commit crime.
That's doing like the opposite of the bit that I do about it, where I think that the reason the aliens stopped coming here is they got falsely accused of rape.
That's funny.
I was like, I think they were just, there was like a homophobic guy in a cornfield, corn cobbing his own ass because he married a woman, even though he wanted to be with a man. And then the aliens aliens showed up and they're like, oh, is this how you guys say hi to each other? And then they just did the thing.
That's funny.
And then they heard that everybody on Earth was like, for a decade, was like, they probed me. They're sexually assaulting me. And I was like, I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't go back to a place that accused me of some shit I didn't do. And not only that, but they're like, I would talk so much shit about you to the rest of the universe. Like, don't go to Earth. They drink plastic. They eat trash. They're gross.
You're basically saying that aliens are like Julian Assange in America. No, I'm with you. And that is a better bit. Like I said, I'm not going to do it. But I was just thinking of like, you ever roll out into a desert town just in the middle of nowhere and you kind of look around and you're like, oh, hell, even where I'm back in my hometown now, all the land's being bought up by Mexicans and the Amish, except for every once in a while you'll hear this wild story of like, you hear about the Brown farm? Yeah, dude, some kind of fucking cult bought it, dude. Yeah, dude, they got like, they're all living in teepees and it's like, oh, yeah, people move here because you can get away with stuff. So I just was thinking like, yeah, the aliens that come here are coming here to get away with some intergalactic bullshit.
Yeah. Well, that's my theory is that they don't come anymore. They just fly by. We only get UFOs. We don't get visitation anymore. And I was like, so that's why they just scroll by and like, see, trash. I told you. And then they keep going. They just like, they do drive-bys. They don't
need them.
Yeah. I think
that's what I said.
We gross them out.
I get that. I get being gross.
I wanted to, remember I told you guys that one of our listeners wanted to ask our advice on something? It was a couple weeks ago. I know, and we never addressed it. I was going to see, because I finally remembered it, if you're cool with us doing it now.
I'm cool with it.
That's
you were asking them?
No, I was asking y'all, if you mind if I do this now.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
So, I don't know if they want me to say who it is, but we'll just say Wiggle Butt. They'll know. It says, hey guys, I was wondering if there's any way you could give me advice on how to do something really petty to a coworker that will get them back for wronging me, but can't get me in trouble or fired at my job. Feel free to discuss on the podcast. Of course, I asked for more details. And these are the deets. I'm a nurse, so if the hospital doesn't have enough patients to give each nurse fentanyl. That's the answer?
Yeah, put it in their coffee.
Oh, drug them. Okay. Well, let's get all the deets. So if the hospital doesn't have enough patients to give the nurse the max patient load, they put you on call. So you sit at home and they can call you whenever during the shift if they need you, and you get like $2 to $3 an hour to be on call. So if they're going to do that, they have to text you by 4:50 p.m. The shift starts at 7 p.m. So they have to give you some sort of notice. If 2 nurses are on call, you can request, which means that you would be called second. Otherwise, it goes by date of the last on call. They made a rule that once the assignments are made up and everyone has been notified, you can't request anymore. This is because the woman that put me on call used to come in early and change her assignment on the board if she had to take patients and wanted to be in charge instead. So she texts me at 5:26.
Every nurse is either the best or worst person.
Truly, I've only ever known
Every
saints and
single
completely unhinged women, truly. So this woman texts me at 5:27 p.m. and puts me on call, which is 37 past when she's supposed to tell me. Then she quoted the rule made because of her as to why I couldn't request to be called in second. I can't call her out on this because I'm a male nurse, and the whole place is female. I'd get fired, and there's a few jobs here. What can I do to be petty to her for screwing me over? And if I mention this on the podcast, please address me as anonymous or something. Sorry this was so long. Anonymous. Well, I guess I was close.
The top thing is you got her phone number and you got like an email, I suppose. So,
Or a
like,
text or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I would immediately start signing up for all the emails, every kind of crazy ass religious and or political thing that you could sign this person up for. Don't stop. Everything, every store, I'm talking about do the tractor supplies, do the whatever your food place is.
All of the spam emails you get in your junk email account, start forwarding all of that to her address. Yeah. Or signing her up for all of these things. Well, not only that, but I feel like you should, if you have data to prove that she's trying to get you to do something, when especially that means the superior, if they created a rule specifically for this bitch, they already know she's a problem.
Yeah, I don't know about buy this like I'll get fired thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's something, especially if you're showing documentation, you should start documenting these things and be like, hey, I thought this was weird. We created this protocol, and we created this protocol for this one particular employee, and now this one in particular employee is trying to break that in order to counter them having to adhere to this rule. So
maybe what he's saying was, if I elevate this, she will eventually get me fired because she's clearly capable of that.
Right.
I like DJ's plan. Side note real quick. I'm getting all these political emails, and one of them, the headline said 2 vulnerable Democrats, and I've been laughing about it all day.
Oh my God.
All day I've been laughing about the phrase 2 vulnerable Democrats. It looks like the lead in on like a smut website. You know? Yeah. Daddy's first threesome at the NPR conference. All right. I think that what DJ said is good. I would go a step further. You need reinforcements. You need backup.
Yeah, you got to start making friends with these other women, because I'm certain there's bitches in there that don't like this bitch.
100%.
I'm certain there's. So you got to start organizing. You got to start infiltrating from the inside. I mean,
anytime I'm in a situation where there's a gaggle of women, Mark looked that up. I think that's the right one. The gaggle of women. I stay out of all the drama, and unless one brings me in, as this one has done, and then you gotta pick a side, and you gotta back the right horse, dog. So you gotta find the alpha bitch, and if you think it's her, that's fine. But how petty she's being makes me think she's vulnerable. She's 2 vulnerable Democrats.
Another good thing that you can do, right? And this is an old school move. You get your ass like super sweaty. I'm talking about stank. Don't shower.
Here we go.
Right? All right. Then you do the old runner up with your finger, right? She's gonna have like a water bottle or something, and you just hit that water bottle with that finger as much as possible. You got to keep an eye on her to see if when she fucking turns it up, if you know what I'm saying, and that'll bring you a lot of joy in your heart.
Yeah.
You get the facial expression, get her sniffing on it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because then if you have any shit particles, if it gets in her eye, if she rubs her eye or anything, pink eye.
Good.
Now she's out of work.
Jesus Christ.
But also you don't want her out of work because you still want to be able to be on call and go second. So that's the other thing too. Yeah.
But also wiping your ass wet on her fucking water bottle and watching her lick her lips like she tastes like man, my water bottle tastes like ass. Will bring you joy like you've never had before.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
That
I think
sounds
that's a
like
good
you've
one.
done that one before, DJ.
Oh yeah, that's yes, yes.
Damn, man. I'm just now remembering that Fanta I had in Johnson. I think obviously we got to put this to context of work at a hospital.
Yeah.
So it's like he doesn't want to get fired or do anything too wild because he's at work. And the fact that it's a hospital, like, you know, you got lives in your hands or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like X-Lax would be funny, but then what if she has to shit herself in the middle of a situation and then somebody dies? You know?
Yeah, yeah. So it's got to be nuanced.
Yeah,
I think the spam.
Go
I think
follow
that's
her
where.
home. I'm kidding. Do not ever do that. Horror park.
Yeah, I think the spam. I think producer Mark says that's worth it. If she shits herself and someone dies. I think also the phone number thing. Like anytime somebody's gonna give you a receipt for something, just put her name instead of your name, and have the
Weird
receipt
porn
texted.
stuff.
Yep, weird porn. So
Look up
every
weird-
porn site you've ever wanted to sign up for, sign her up for it.
All right, here's what you do.
Yeah.
Especially with the
I've
work
got the
email
perfect
too,
plan.
because the work email that's gonna be even more drama.
Oh yeah.
I got the perfect plan. This works single or not. And in fact, it may work better if she's not single. You get flowers delivered to her, anonymous. Thinking of you. You do 3-4 days later, chocolates. 3-4 days later, a bigger thing of flowers. In the middle of this, now this is going to get everybody talking, especially if she's married. But even if she's not, she has who it is. She has a secret admirer. This is crazy. Who could it be? Everyone's talking. She's loving it. She's the middle of the spotlight. This is what she secretly wants. That's why people act the way she acts. And then you have to drop a hint to the biggest gossips on the floor without you being the originator of this rumor. You just have to drop a hint. Whether you just like tell a story about another woman who did this or just like some random thought you had to make the gossiper believe they came up with this theory or that they heard this somewhere, that she's sending herself the gifts. And then everyone's going to start shit talking her, being like, this bitch is sending herself. Isn't that sad?
So
How sad is it that she's sending herself flowers? And then eventually she'll find out people are saying that and it will wreck her and she will try to prove that she's not sending herself the flowers and it will absolutely destroy her. Damn, dude. I'm so good at this.
Yeah, isn't that
Then send her a pig's heart.
Okay. Yeah.
Why do we have to get there? Why do we have to get why do we need organs involved? Now you got to get a pig heart.
When she's down and out, then she's like figuring out who it is. And she's like, oh shit, it's not an admirer. It's a fucking stalker. And you just start sending her knives. Like,
And then the people are like, that's right. And then the people are like, she's sending herself pig hearts. She's really fucked up. Wigglebutt's gonna get this lady committed.
She's unfit. She's unfit to help the general public anymore.
Every time something like this comes up, not that it comes up a lot, but every time someone like I hear about a situation, I'm like, this is what you do. And then later I think, I don't know any of these people. For all I know, our fan is the horrible person in this situation. The context of that is all bullshit. He stays drunk at work. They all hate him and they can't fire him because he's the only man there and they can't pick up these fat fuck heart problem people.
hey, have y'all know about the guy who was like, who was basically getting money from, he was in India, and he was getting money from these people like online. And he was like, yeah, look, you're getting, you send me this money and then we're going to send you on this trip. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get to be able to do all this stuff. You'll be able to work this side job while you're there and it's going to be amazing. And they ended up sending them to like the front lines of Ukraine, of like Russia.
What? Wow. That's a wild ass grift. Jesus.
Yeah, dude. He's like, go on with this amazing. Yeah, he did.
he's in jail now. But yeah, do something like that.
Yeah, they don't kill him, dude. And not even just because he deserves it. If somebody's that like thoughtful about their evil plan, we gotta get them out of here because who knows what they're gonna do next.
Yeah, seriously, that's fucking insane. to trick people into sending them to
give him a
war?
job at a
Yeah,
bank.
that's wild.
Just get him a job at a bank. He'll be running this country in no time.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta get off here. I got stuff to do.
Okay.
Man, I had fun today.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you had fun.
Did you
We
guys
got
find
time for me to ask.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, I still can't remember that fucking name of that movie. I'm still, it's like right at the tip of my. It'll be in the comments, I'm sure. God damn.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like-
gonna look. I'm just gonna look. Clint Eastwood and the Chimp.
Orangutan.
Oh, was it a
right.
orangutan?
And I know how to spell that.
I think if you put
Every
monkey,
which way but loose.
Every which way but loose.
Jesus,
Yeah.
it's such a long
That's right,
title.
because-
It makes sense that you didn't remember that.
Yeah, but me and Lou were gonna call ours every which way but loose with two T's.
But loose.
Mm, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. Oh, we can go with every which gay but loose.
Every which gay but loose.
Oh, are you guys together? Like, is it like a buddy cop movie, like bros?
It's not, but there's a lot of subtext. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Are you familiar with that word, Carmen? We use it in film. Those of us who make film.
Hey, I've been in 2 movies. God damn it.
Well, there wasn't a lot of subtext in your movies.
I mean, that's probably true.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, fuck you then if you didn't watch them.
I wanted to ask.
I would have, but I didn't want to. No, never mind.
Okay,
Okay.
this bit's run its course.
We were gonna get into the whole thing.
I know. DJ, what?
I want to add. I already know Drew's. Where are you on the ray gun? Where are you? Yay, ray gun. Yay, breakdancer. Ray gun.
Australian breakdancer.
Oh, what about her? Do I think she should?
Pro or con?
Do I think she should have gotten this much hate? Probably not. But do I
Yeah.
think it was bad? Yes. I mean, just based on everything that I know about breakdancing. So, I mean, I was a little bit.
Which is that the second word's dancing?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've enjoyed a lot of the memes that were made at her expense. I've enjoyed a lot of them. But at the same time, I don't think that she should be getting death threats and all that other, being accused of rigging the Olympics to be able to be in it just because
She
it's
did, though.
what?
What? She did what?
Her husband did rig the Olympics, dog.
No, man. They were in front of an international panel. That was
That he personally put together.
That's a lie. That's a lie. And that is
Nah,
a
dude,
difference.
I
between
saw
a
cell phone
conspiracy-
footage.
I think producer Mark
saw
also
cell
thinks
phone footage.
she scammed her way in as well.
I saw cell phone footage of him putting it together with ominous music there.
It was grainy
the
footage,
best-
so I couldn't tell if it was actually her
Yeah.
dancing or if it was a
the footage was
Sasquatch. But
backwards because it was from Australia, so the footage was back.
I very much loved the dance. I thought was great, and it was amazing that she got there. But like the hate has been one of the best, like most unhinged. Like
Yeah.
it's been the most hilarious. Like putting out a change.org petition for you to turn it into Funk Master Flex or somebody to get it right. And then people are like talking about
Yeah.
fucking cultural appropriation, man. Like, goddamn, dude, like it's in the Olympics. Like, you start policing motherfuckers in Tajikistan for doing the worm. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's so funny. That's so funny, man. Think about, no, they should have let all the inner city black kids in Australia be on the radio.
yeah, I just
Motherfuckers lost their mind,
yes.
dude. It was great.
I think
had to,
she
that-
lost me at the T-Rex arms. I think that was where I was like,
That
girl.
was the one
Dude.
of the kangaroo.
She
Got him stuck,
sucks.
dog. That was
She
the best.
sucks. Those people who are doing that are coded. but she sucks, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I mean, even if you never saw breakdancing,
I think
if you
she
just
sucks as a person, Carmen. I believe that in my heart.
oh yeah, you think she's awful?
Yeah.
Why? Because she's got no rhythm.
Because either she cheated her way into the Olympics,
Mhm.
or that's who she is, and that's somehow worse, man. Come on.
Not being like, yeah, I do agree with that. Like, not saying like, hey, man, maybe I shouldn't be in the Olympics. Like, maybe I'm not. But then again, hey, you know what? It's a place. It was supposed to be a place for amateurs, right? I guess was at one point in time. She thought she did beat this lady in Morocco. She beat people to be there.
That's what I'm saying. There was like trials and shit. Like for her to make it to the big show, she had to go through a lot of different
99%
levels.
Sure, her husband was over the whole apparatus that she trialed her way through. I could be wrong about that because
Producer Mark is saying yes, that was the case.
Okay, I was gonna say I saw that and then I didn't follow up because I genuinely don't care. But I can just tell because I know white ladies. I can tell you two things for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That lady is fucking that chimp, and then this breaking and Ray Gun because her name is Ray Gun. She's a bad person.
Such a bad name. Everything about it's so great.
Well,
I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah, the fact that she's like surprised, that's the other white lady thing, and this I guess goes for Australians too. Surprised that anybody could hate on something that she's doing. That was the shit for me where I was like, I think you should be getting some of this.
At first, I thought she was trolling us, and I was like,
yeah, I thought it was
"All right,
a
we'll
bit.
see how it plays out. She might be funny." And then you find out she's like offended that people are making fun of her, and I'm like, "Dog, you're like 39 and you did that on TV. That's fine. If you can laugh, you can't laugh at yourself. Get out of here, Ray Gun.
Yeah.
Get out of here."
Well, not only that, but imagine you're so bad at something that you get something taken out of the Olympics, because now they're talking about not bringing breakdancing back. Like, could you imagine being so bad at it that now you?
I heard.
Go ahead.
Maybe DJ told me. I heard that, and I'm not 100% sure this is true. LA had already declined to have breakdancing in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Before this happened. So every city gets to pick from like 20 different categories, optional ones, and they only have to pick like 5 or 10 or whatever. Paris picked breakdancing, and LA already had declined.
That makes sense.
You know, like philosophy and like painting used to be a part of the Olympics.
Yeah, that was one that they were trying to push for. They were trying to push for competitive art. I think Pharrell or something like that. A celebrity was trying to push for competitive art to be in the LA one.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we want to get back to the spirit of it. But if we get too close to the original, we're going to have butt fucking kids. Gold.
We're almost there, buddy.
That Dutch swimmer found guilty, not accused, like went to prison for raping a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And then I did hear some, shit ass comedian make that joke of like,
you mean the volleyball player? It's a volleyball. It was the Dutch volleyball player.
At least I got the country right.
Yeah.
I've been known to just make wild accusations before. Carmen, do you know the mamas and the papas? John Phillips, his biological daughter, said that she met him for the first time when she was 17, and they started having sex by the time she was 18.
No.
So that's a real story. John Phillips, Mackenzie Phillips, it's Bijou Phillips' dad and sister. I attributed that to Three Dog Night on the Well Read podcast at the height of Well Read's 80, 90,000 listeners, and a bunch of them were like, "Dog, you can't just do that. That's not true."
How sick though to have an audience to be like, "Okay, buddy, that's some wild misinformation you're throwing out there."
Excuse me, it was a different 70s icon who fucked his daughter.
Yeah.
All right, I really.
Okay. We all have to go. Guys, thanks so much for listening. We hope that helped you, butt wiggle or whatever your anonymous name is. I hope the work situation gets better. Thank you guys so much for listening. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/gravybabypod. Please come see me in Seattle. That is September 19th to the 21st. Raleigh, when's your Raleigh date? September what, Drew?
15th.
September 15th, go and see Drew in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Improv. And
let me say too,
go ahead.
I have a Don't Tell comedy, I guess you'll call it a special. It's a 15-minute, it's a set coming out. If you don't know what Don't Tell comedy is, that's okay. Why would you? You're not 25. But they can be a big deal. Here's what I'm asking everybody to do, because this is what I need you to do. Sign up and follow Don't Tell wherever you follow me. If you don't follow me and you only listen to this podcast, that's rad. I would never ask you to do anything else. You're already the coolest person alive.
Truly.
But if you follow this podcast on YouTube or Instagram, or you follow me on any of those, find Don't Tell Comedy, follow them. When you see my mug on there, you see they put me out. Like it, comment on it. Don't comment. Just comment something like LOL. It will help. It is the game that we either have to play or not play, and I'm playing it. I'm very excited about it. On top of that, let me say, you guys will enjoy it. It's like 15 minutes long, and 13 minutes of it are jokes none of you heard before unless you've seen me live in the last few months. It's rad. So go check it out. I'm very proud of it. There's a lot of jokes.
Save it and share it too.
Yeah, do all the stuff. Don't Tell Comedy. Follow them. And then when my shit comes out, share it and comment on it. And fight with people in the comments. That helps. Whatever you want to do. Go in there and tell them they're dumb. Tell them they fuck chimpanzees. I don't care.
Traffic. The traffic helps. Do you know when it's coming out, Drew, or no?
In the next 3 to 4 weeks, I do not know, because our editing process took a long time. It doesn't matter. I got heckled. That's the thing. There's a heckle part in there. We went back and forth on whether or not we should include it. This lady, she wasn't mean. She just was interrupting me. And if it weren't videotaped, it would not have bothered me at all. Ooh, buddy, it bothered me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand that shit. Because then you're just going to film me being mean to a person.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
And I almost didn't put it out, but we decided there's enough jokes in there that I don't come across as just a total piece of shit, but I do come across as, like, if you're just watching, you don't know anything about comedy, you're like, damn, she just said one thing. She didn't say one thing, it was two things. And he's like mean, but I'm like, yeah, because we spent like $30,000 to have these cameras here. I mean, I didn't. Somebody.
Not only that, but this was the second time filming. All the other shit on top of it is just like, bitch, this is not your motherfucking time.
My time. That's what I said to her. I said, this is my time. I said, if you want to have, I don't want to get too much away, but I said, if you want to have sex with me, I'll call my wife. I'll get permission, but stop talking to me.
It's beautiful. So make sure you guys follow Don't Tell Comedy and share it. It'll be out in the next month, because those clips make a huge difference. They're a game changer. It has helped a lot of people. So make sure we help our boy. But thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. I won't be here next week, but you guys enjoy the boys. Oh, son. It's going to be okay. They'll get weird again like they do. We love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
You could stick a whole ribeye in one of your back pockets. Like,